This Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sleeve Chief is going to have the Planet Pendle event, which is going to have oversleeves you see here, and this beautiful, beautiful Vices Journey playmat. If you use discount code IMC40, you'll get the chance to save on anything, not just limited to these items, but everything on their site. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can get ready to pick that up and check out some of the other good stuff that they have. Let's pass it on over to Market Watch. Hey, make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button. As per every one of these market watches, if you leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think about today's market. One, you'll be walking away with a booster pack from the vault. I like to do this. Somebody was like, hey, how long is this going to last? Hopefully forever, honestly. So, Flame Gear Delta, they're still $12. I know we've been monitoring the situation with this thing. That's concerning. Somebody actually spent $30. Why would you spend $30? Is it because they're near mint? That's disgusting. The situation around this card is so crazy. It's just the OCG's playing two copies of it with, Gamma, because the card actually gives you a spell activation negation. Well, okay then. This is very interesting to see. I wanted to see how this has kind of been going, but we still only have 12 listings of this on the market. It's not like somebody out here has to actively think over the course of weekend one here that Branded is a very strong deck. I don't know what has gotten people to twist their brains around and go, this is it. Because I feel like every single time we see this with Branded gassing up to be this strong deck, that you just have people kind of losing their minds. And I think this is one of those cases that there's just not enough supply on the market to warrant people wanting this. But on the flip side of the equation here, it shouldn't actually be this way, I personally feel like, but we're here, so I guess. And also, this was talked about on a few other people over the weekend with the gimmick puppet hitting like $1,000 or something like that. The market has cooled down on this. All right, if you were, I saw people joking, they're like, oh my gosh, time to pay my house payment with the $1,000 gimmick puppets. That's not the case. All right, the best thing that you had going for this was a little bit of extra value, and good news, they've calmed down. You're at $35 as of filming this from the $1,000 buyout that was happening. So very interesting to see, but it has long since calmed down. This was a ha funny on the market. I don't know why we haven't reprinted this card yet, but okay. Snake Yashi. Are you kidding me? A vanilla monster from OTS Pack 5 is $25. Now, we're still missing a crap ton of these along the way. I think they've been porting them into Speed Duel over time as like the reverse import clause. You're like, hey, we can port this into Speed Duel. Like, this is perfect. These stupid common vanilla monsters, it's cool that they exist in the niche capacity that they can exist. But if you got somebody out here throwing, actual crazy amounts of money at these things, well, okay. Also, this thing's market price was $6. Somebody actually, I think the craziest thing is on 131, somebody actually spent the $28 for this. But up until fairly recently, they were $7. So, no comment. No resolution. Snake Yashi, a lot of money. Where are for that? I'm still, there's been a little bit of talk on this too. A lot of people like, hey, you can play this in Fire. You just got to control face up level 1 to add a level 1. If the card didn't say you had to control a level 1 in order to add a level 1, this card would be the apex of crazy, I feel like. But it has restrictions in place to kind of try to help you there. And it's also got the common print, the Cyber Structure Deck, Legendary Collection 20. You have all of these lower printings. If the higher rarity is just sitting at $2, that's fine. But okay. Sky Striker Ace Azalea. 13, 5, and 12. You know, I'm always perplexed by like how much value Azalea feels like it has on the market. And I don't really know why this thing has all of the crazy value that it tends to have, but it really... Korean common? Oh, that's terrible. I don't ever want to... do we really want to see a Sky Striker Azalea in a common? I mean, it would make it more affordable, but okay. We've got Lars, the $50 quarter century. Logia's, still like $20. And then Dolka's coming in about 9s. Good old Lars. Still can't believe this card's like $6. Like, I'm so entertained by the thought of that. We also have Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. You know, Champion Pack 4 rares. Granted, it's a Champion Pack card. Live plays are like $8, $9. The TCG really out here, still just producing crazy value for this card. I mean, no comment. Divine Sword, good card. We've also got the Solemn Scolding. We're still sitting at $7 and $8 across the board on these. This is so stupid that they still have this much value here. Pre-preparation rights, nice $20. Okay. Preps down to 4s. Okay. And then we have the Prismatic Collector's Rares coming in at 3s. Okay. Pre-prep Platinums, nice $4. And then Speed Duel Commons are actually $1.25. The Speed Duel Super Rares are also $2 from the Speed Duel Tournament Pack. Okay. And then you've got the PURs, nice $2. I would tell you, these random PUR buyouts are pretty interesting. And then, of course, Majesty's Pegasus. This thing is still $15. There has been really no change across the board with this thing. Thanks, Konami, for not reprinting this. I'm really glad that I have to spend so much money to play this. And then, of course, Promethean. You have one cheap one for $400 now. I see you can get a Pobbler here for $200 for heavy play. You got another new mint for $200. You got a low here for $150. Oh, so cool. Those have sold. Sophia is coming in at $115s. Vidos is a nice $100. Sure. Ubel's down to $105. Those budget down pretty quickly. Awakening of Vidos 80. I actually sold Priestess $74. And Meow Mine a nice $62. Okay, so we actually have sales on the Meow Mine now too. Okay. Black Goat Laughs, 70 boxes, still holding at 76. Quarter Centuries down to 60s. Lows coming in at 60s. Pobblers at 60s. This is so crazy. Packbits, a nice 46. Horus, 50. You have the nice New Way here at 40. Prometheans actually going up to 45. And Rising Rebellion at 41. So you have value displacement happening all across the board here. And you actually have Goblin cards moving, which is kind of cool. Draco Rio at 35. Iron Thunder is nice, $28. Psychic Processor at 26. Okay. Vidos is up to 15. This is kind of crazy. And then, of course, Saphira is gaining value back up to 10. So you have value retracing actually happening in this set. Black Goat Laughs at 10s. Goblin Biker at 8. Okay. Ubel at 7. And, of course, Priest is coming in about $5.50. So, and Metamorphosis is the nicest $4 card you could ever have. Interesting. Honestly, Phantom Nightmare is quite the little, I'm going to say interesting set here. So I wanted to point out on the little back end of Market Watch here, some of this Tokyo Dome stuff as well. For those of you that don't know, Tokyo Dome exclusive items did hit the market last weekend. Dark Magician actually is budgeted up to about $240. These structure decks, you might not believe this or not, but these have actually been hitting about $100 right now, which is kind of crazy. And then some of the premium pack sets back here as well, just for 15 cards. Oh, hey, look at this. Nice $40 with $8 shipping. The premium pack boxes themselves have been coming in about $100. And actually, the EX reprint edition set, I actually picked up 2 of these for $100 earlier in the week. It's way better than the 94 that you're seeing here. $75 for one. Black Luster Soldier still $1,500. But look at the quality of these envelopes. All of this stuff, in my personal opinion, is kind of interesting, and none of this stuff will ever technically recirculate again. It's like the biggest takeaway from these sorts of things if you're looking at like the modern era reprint sets. for this sort of stuff. The Tokyo Dome was it, and I mean, the Blue Eyes is also pretty expensive still by itself, like for the 370 mark, and like these sets together, there are little things like this that are really cool, like the pamphlet, some of the extra packs and things like that. So I do recommend coming on over here to eBay, taking a look through some of the Tokyo Dome, you know, collector's bits and pieces, because, you know, a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh history, whether or not you think it's worth it or not, just to have for display, or, you know, you look back at this stuff 2 to 3 years, you might regret not actually having it. So leave a comment down below for today's market one you'd be walking away with a booster pack. See your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.